Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. In the last episode, we just did some exploring, but we did have a dream last night. We saw Gardevoir again, something about our role and all that. Also, we hit bronze rank, so that's pretty cool. I thought I'd go and show off the menu screen again. We do have 2 more squares unlocked, one for Moltres and one for Articuno. We will be unlocking... I want to put this in perspective. We have 3 more squares to unlock before we beat the main story. It's kind of a similar situation to Explorers of Sky where most of the game is in the post-game. So it's just something I want y'all to be aware of. We're officially in like what I would consider the second part of the game, and then the third part would be post-game. Good morning, Mudkip. Huh? What's up? Is something wrong? Oh right, that earthquake earlier. You're worried the same way I am. I should have known, Mudkip. Alakazam's team hasn't come back yet. And they say Groudon is wickedly strong, so yeah, it is a bit worrying. But then again, Alakazam's bunch is tough too. They should be okay. Well, we did leave Groudon up to Alakazam, so we can't do much of anything but wait for them to come back. We've got to do what we can do, so let's give it our best for our rescue team. Yeah, but surely an earthquake's not a good sign. Hello? Hello? I'm Why Not, and this is Wobbuffet. We have a notice on the bulletin board outside the Pelipper post office. Wobbuffet. Please look at it for me, please, please. Wobbuffet. Please help me. I have to go now. Wobbuffet. You gotta love losing the ability to speak when you evolve. I love Meowth just mouth open immediately. What just happened? That little Pokemon. What was that boy called? Why Not? He wanted us to check the bulletin board at the Pelipper post office. Maybe those two have a problem with something. And they put up a rescue job notice on the bulletin board. There's only one way to find out. Let's go to the Pelipper post office and check the bulletin board. That's a lot of alliteration. It's weird. Pelipper post office bulletin board. So where are we sitting right now? We have a lot of money. And I feel like we should probably store that. What items do we have? Because again, I would like to keep checking these. Solar Beam, Brick Break, Flamethrower. Geez, there's some good moves here if you have different Pokemon than we have. You can learn Flamethrower. Absol. That's right, Absol can learn like Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, all the cool stuff. I wanted to see if maybe Meowth could learn it, but no such luck. Snarl. Oh, I was wondering again if Meowth could learn that one. Because it is what kind of move is it in this? All nearby Pokemon, kind of like Dark Pulse, a little bit. Anyway, yeah, nothing there. I'm not gonna buy anything from you unless it's like a Reviver Seed. Yeah, sure enough. No reason not to. They're so ridiculously inexpensive in this game, and I feel like I remember them being a lot more in other games. Anyway, we did botch the whole bargain thing. You're a little worried back here. That earthquake here was wicked. If it can happen here, will more serious natural disasters come to the square? Don't know. I do want to deposit all of this Poke, because we did kind of do a botch job with that, trying to buy all of the Wigglytuff camps for not much money. Because I remembered we don't need sales pitch. Again, not sure what exactly I was thinking, but I was like, oh, we're selling our money for items. What do we got here? Uproar Forest, that's the one, right? Punish the gang of bad Mankey. So go ahead and equip that. That's the only mission we can do right now. There was a job posted on the bulletin board that said, punish bad Mankey. Did you two put up that job? Yep. Wobbuffet. A bad Mankey gang is going wild in our forest. Everyone is upset. Wobbuffet. We don't know why they rampage around, but they are always angry and attack everyone they see. We're to that part of the game. Y'all know what's coming. That is a problem. Mudkip, we should go. Thank you, we're counting on you. Wobbuffet. The place where the Mankey gang is wreaking havoc on others, Uproar Forest is now up for exploration. And this kind of sets a precedent. You will unlock areas just by like seeing a job for them on the board. And there's nothing else for Uproar Forest, and we don't really... Well, you know what? We did just rank up, so we can hold more missions now. Might as well start, like, kind of stockpiling them for some of the longer dungeons so we can get an absolute ton of them done all at once. So let's do these two. Those will just sit in our requests for a little bit. We might want to take off, actually, some of the earlier requests. Like, I'm never going to go, like, listen. We're never going to go back to Thunderwave Cave. It's not going to happen. Mount Thunder, we can keep that one, I think. But anything before Mount Thunder, it's not worth it. If it's a rank F, there's no reason for us to do it. It's such a paltry amount of points in such an easy dungeon. So you're not really getting experience out of it either. But we have Uproar Forest here. Let's go for it. Yo. There should be a few, yeah. There's new strong foes now. Frosty Forest has Spinda. Mount Blaze has a Zoomeril, oddly enough. And Mount Thunder has Dragonite. No biggie. Let's go to Uproar Forest. Oh, that's right. I had Yanma. Nope. That's not happening. Where's our boy? Like I said, we might as well keep Absol on the team for now because it is pretty much the most powerful Pokemon we're going to see for a bit. But let's get moving. Uproar Forest is not the hardest of dungeons, I'd say. I didn't even check my inventory, but hopefully it's okay. Am I holding... Yeah, I'm holding the Prosper Ribbon. We have 2 Reviver Seeds. That ought to do. I didn't realize we had Sandstorm in our inventory. Defense Scarf. No reason not to equip that right now, since the other 2 don't have anything equipped for some reason. Give that to Meowth. Nuzleaf! Oh boy, it has Grow. Hey, guess what? I have Ice Beam, buddy. You'll love to see it. That's why Ice Beam is going to be such a good move on Mudkip, because, okay. Razor Wind hits the entire room, so you really need to be careful about that. It pretty much won't knock you out because it's not strong. It's not allowed to be strong because it hits the entire room. But yeah, something to be aware of. Absol, that's a move that Absol eventually learns. I know that for a fact. All right, this room cleared out. This seems like a pretty small, pretty small floor, so we should be able to get through it easily. Yeah, grass types, thanks. Grass types resist both water and ground, so like if we really want to get around, Ice Beam is going to be important. And this really pretty much only applies to Mudkip because, oh boy, they started going upwards. Let's try to ring around the rosy here. Ice Beam also goes 4 tiles. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. 4 tiles forward, which means it's the most long-reaching attack we have so far. Really? Had to be this room. And it was right there, too. I just didn't want to get ganged up on those 2 Pokemon there. Not on the first floor. Don't want to waste PP this early. Iron Spike. Okay, we're starting to get those, huh? Just to show off what that does. He's in the way. So if I throw this right now, it should go through teammates and hit Nuzleaf for a good amount of damage. What did that say? 37? That's not bad. Almost does as much as a super effective Ice Beam, so hey, all's fair. But yeah, those spike items are very powerful, especially if you have the throwing item. I don't know why this was. In my other file, when I was throwing spikes, they did absolutely no damage. Like, I was talking 10, 15 damage around that. And it might be because it was a wooden spike, but it led me to believe that the throwable items were not very good in this game, when in fact, they're actually kind of good. So we'll keep these iron spikes. Of course, anyone will be able to use them if we register them, which really sucks. I wish you could set teammates to not use them, but alas, not an option. Yo, I've noticed that in this game compared to the original. Yo, wow, that was quick. That's right, this is a really short dungeon. Huh? What is it, you? Anyway, I was going to say, compared to the original game, I don't find myself spawning on rooms with the stairs in it much. We don't like to brag or nothing, but we get furious real easy, you know that? What really irritates us is when we see some dim-witted face. Hey, look at that stupid face. God, it's ticking me off. I'm seeing red. Mucky! Get him, it's frenzy time. Oof, it's just going to be us alone. This might actually be kind of hard, uh-oh. We have 2 Pokemon weak to fighting type attacks. Orbs? Nope, no such thing. I'm gonna throw this right now just to put one of them to sleep so we're not dealing... Oh good, that's right, it has Vital Spirit. Of course, I'm a goofball. Really? That's what Seismic Toss does in this game, huh? Okay. Well, Vital Spirit isn't gonna make you not confused. I'm gonna use that on this bad boy right here. It's on my second slot. It's weird. Good, good, good. Oh, Meowth, disgusting. I would like it if y'all kind of focused on a certain enemy here. Just on one of them. I'm just gonna keep using confused ones. I didn't see, you know. When I originally did, when I originally did this fight, see, that's not fun. I had a huge team of like recruited Pokemon. We don't have Squad Up anymore, I believe, so that's not an option really. So I'm just gonna keep confusing. So that's gonna be the way through this right now. Ooh, absolutely disgusting. This dude in front of us should be really low. Meanwhile, Absol's probably gonna die to that thing again. Please? Yeah, that'll do it. They're 3 individual Pokemon, so they shouldn't be as hardy as your average boss. I'd really rather you use different moves, my bud. Yeah, Absol's just gonna die. Ugh, sure. I mean, he's keeping that Mankey down there busy, so we take those. Before I do anything. Move settings. What did I do to change this layout? Hold on. This menu layout is different. I don't remember doing anything to do that. So, listen. You got a roll here, and it's to absolutely decimate these dudes with one move. One linked move, rather. So do it. Jeez. Jeez. Okay. It's very scary. See, they have Fury Swipes, as I'm sure you've noticed. That's the worst part of this fight. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, Absol knocked that thing out on its own. Not bad, not bad. You should be just about done. I'd be surprised if you weren't down this turn. You weren't, okay. Good thing Seismic Toss is an absolutely abysmal move. You've gotta be done. You've gotta be, thank you. Yeah, it's actually a surprisingly scary boss fight. Oh, you got us. Also, remember when I said there was only one boss fight that had more than one enemy? Yeah, I lied. This is the second one, and only? I'm pretty sure there's only 2 boss fights that have multiple Pokemon. That's also not true, don't quote me on that. Just like we promised, we punished that gang of Mankey. I'm hoping that they'll smarten up and settle down. Everyone, thank you for everything, really. Wobbuffet. I can't do that voice the whole video. Yes, we're filled with gratitude. This is our thanks. We got a peeled chestnut. You love to see it. This, a peeled chestnut? Yes, it's a peeled chestnut. You see, we don't have any money. P-money. So we can only give you a chestnut as our reward. Are you unhappy? No, we're okay with this. Peeled chestnuts are delicious. I like them, haha. Though I do wish we got some money. We have plenty of money, Meowth. We're good. Oh no, the Mankey gang. Wobbuffet. If only we had some psychic types to get them. Did those goons... Did they follow us here for revenge? That's right, you. You got lucky, don't mess with us. We're not going to lose this time, we'll pulverize you. Muke, crush them. Look at that. Chestnut. It's a peeled chestnut. What? Whisper, whisper. Mutter, mutter. What's going on? They look like they're having a discussion. Wobbuffet! What is this all about? Listen. You've got something we want. That peeled chestnut you have. Can we have it? We, love peeled chestnuts. Like we love them so much we can't think of a life without chestnuts. Why don't you just go get chestnuts on your own? You know how chestnuts have that spiky shell? Trying to peel that spiky shell, it hurts. And we end up losing our tempers. That's why we're asking. Give us that peeled chestnut. We'll do anything. Mudkip, what do you think? Should we give our peeled chestnut to the Mankey gang? I fear for my life if I say no, so I'm gonna say yes. I know. Hey, Mankey gang, how are you guys with physical labor? Physical labor? You mean muscle work? We have muscles, but we don't like work. But if it's for that peeled chestnut, okay, this is what we'll do. We're aiming to rebuild our rescue team base so it'll be more impressive than this. Rescue team base? You got it, a rescue team base. If you help us build our rescue team base, we could give you this peeled chestnut. What do you say? Whisper, whisper, mutter, mutter. Okay, we'll help. Really? You'll help us? Yeah, leave it to us. We'll carry the materials and get the place built double quick. In return, hand over that peeled chestnut. Me too, I'll help too. I spit silk for gluing things together. I'll help too. Why? I don't know you. I felt bad because we only had a peeled chestnut for your reward. Oh, okay. This makes sense. Wobbuffet. Thanks, everyone. I'm gonna cry in every scene. Okay, let's get a move on. Okay. Okay. Snapshot. And so, construction work began on the rescue team base of Mudkip's team, Catfish. I keep forgetting that's our team name. Several days later. Oh, look at that. It's a cute little, that's a really cute little Mudkip face. I wonder if that's like unique art to this game, because I think it is. Woo, our base is coming along quickly. Wobbuffet. We owe you everyone for this. Wobbuffet. But there's still lots to do. Caterpie's angry, I guess, judging by the red square. We can't slow down now. Wobbuffet. Yep, just a little more to go. Don't give up now, Mankey. Huh? Look, over there. Chillin'. What's up with you guys? We need to keep working. Don't wanna. What? This work's too boring. How do you expect us to keep going? Yeah, it's right, I don't wanna do this anymore. We might change our minds if you get us more peeled chestnuts. What is it with these guys? We can't just be bothered. We need peeled chestnuts to motivate us. The voice is morphing. Problem, Mudkip. Looks like the Mankey gang won't work unless we give them a chestnut. We have to find more peeled chestnuts and give them to Mankey gang. Okay. See, this is the fun part of the game now. The next morning. This is a very, I won't say despised or detested, but disliked part of the game. And you'll see. Good morning, Mudkip. Let's boost the Mankey game's morale with a peeled chestnut. We can find chestnuts in Uproar Forest. That's right, you heard correctly. The very forest we already went through. The forest that is 3 floors long and does not have a lot of items. Yo, what's up? Pokemon News Extra 2. Mudkip Innocent, Part 2. Quote from Charizard on the scene. That's what I thought right from the start. Haha. Quote from Tyranitar on the scene. That muckraking Gengar. He's not getting away with this. He'd better be ready for it. They're gonna kill him. Rescue jobs that are listed on the bulletin board at the post office. Ones delivered to your mailbox can be completed by going through the listed dungeon. Crazy how that works. Lapis Cave and it's a D rank. Might as well take it. No reason not to. So what's up with y'all? Huh? Did you bring us a peeled chestnut? What, you don't have any? Then we can't work. You want us to, Yep. Just telling us what our mission is, just in case we forgot. So yeah, we're going to be going through Uproar Forest, and I'll tell you right now, on your first go through, you cannot find a chestnut. Chestnuts also are extreme. Okay, why did it reset the team as with Yanma? Absol didn't die. Yeah, I don't know why it would do that. Weird. Okay, depart. But yeah, you have to keep going through Uproar Forest. And I'm not going to force you to watch all the way through this, but chestnuts are a very, very rare spawn. And watch, there's going to be one on the first floor now. Hello. Yeah, Psybeam not on me, though. Luckily, you're a poison type, so that's good. Hey, Venonat. We don't have a Venonat, do we? No, but we do have the camp for it. Perfect. Yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna force you to watch this whole thing, but chestnuts are a very rare item that spawns just as any other item would. So you basically gotta keep going through the dungeon. If you don't find a chestnut, guess what? You wasted a day. So if I don't think, yeah, stores can't hold them, I don't think. Maybe they can, there's a chance. But yeah, otherwise you just find them sitting around. See you when if we find a chestnut. I found one chestnut. This is the last floor too, so we barely found that. But I mean, I don't know if it's just me. Also, Mankey can I don't think Mankey can naturally spawn your first go through, because they're kind of a story point otherwise, but they definitely can in later go throughs. What's that? That's an Apom. All right. Apom would be a cool Pokemon to get because it does get, does Apom? Does Ambipom get Skill Link? Because I think it just might. I don't remember. But that could be a really cool one. Because it's also a Gen 4 Pokemon that was introduced to this game for the remake. Wow, thanks for wasting my time with Synthesis. I find this as a very good chance to train up Ice Beam, since it's obviously going to be behind because we just learned it. But yeah, I believe this is the last floor, and we just did that. As you can see, that's the it. That's the it. But hey, we did get a Venonat, and we got a treasure chest, actually. That's not a very bad haul. I'd like to give, yes. I'd like to give Absol a new rare quality if I can. Not that I plan on keeping, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to invest in trying to get a new rare quality for Absol yet. Because if I could wait and save all of my gummies for our new party member, we could end up getting a really good rare quality for the third person, and that'd be very baller, very swaggy. Let's boost the Mankey gang's morale. So here we are on another day, so we're going to, okay. You're going to be going through a lot of mail this next few days because they go by quickly, that's for sure. What do we got? Recent natural disasters. Investigations underway into recent rash of natural disasters. Pokemon in affected areas attack any outsider without hesitation. Some believe a mysterious force is behind the behavior. One source blamed Diglett for triggering earthquakes, but the investigative team is skeptical. Yeah. Wow, you can recruit Pokemon. Who'da thunk? There's another Lapis Cave rescue mission. If we start piling those up, that would be really good. Did you bring us a peeled chestnut? Guess what? I did. Oh, a chestnut. We want a peeled chestnut. Come on, give it to us. We'll work hard for it. Give. Mudkip peeled off the spiny shell and handed a peeled chestnut over. Now, see, why couldn't they just go look for the chestnuts and then give them to us so we can peel them? I feel like this would be more efficient. All right, you layabouts, let's get it together. Chop, chop. Why don't you quit lounging around yourself? Get moving. We'll get hustling on renovating your team base. We'll carry in the materials and get the place built double quick. You just wait. I believe you. And so, supplied with another peeled chestnut, the Mankey gang got motivated and returned to work on the rescue team base's renovation. As a result, the rescue team base's completion moved a little closer. But they're still not done. That's right. You thought, oh, he just has to go and find one chestnut. No, you need to do this 3 times and hope you find a chestnut every time. I'd say it's about 50% chance that you find a chestnut in a given run. Probably like 0% chance. We'll give it a 2% chance that you found more than one. Oh, I wasn't going to show that level up, I was just going to mention it, but Meowth's trying to learn Feint Attack, which I'm pretty sure is not worth it in the slightest. Never misses. Yeah, that's not important to me, really. Although Fierce Swipes is very inaccurate. We're not really in need of a 100% accurate move. And even then, I think it would start out being weaker than pretty much anything else we have. So I don't see the purpose, sorry to say it. In fact, all of those 100% accurate moves, no matter what, are not the best moves in the Mystery Dungeon games, I'd say. So I'd steer clear. Hey, we got a Noctowl, so that's cool. got small stomach. That's another really, really good rare quality. Yeah, whenever you eat, it fills your belly completely. No matter if it's a plain seed, an orange berry, pecha berry, doesn't matter. 100 belly out of that bad boy. You gotta love it. Hey, we got another chestnut. It only took our life, that's it. Oh jeez. And of course we get to keep the Noctowl. Really good, level 27, not bad. It was an evolved Pokemon, so I was expecting it to be pretty high leveled, but that's not bad at all. Plus with small stomach, who can argue about that? No one can complain. Let's give this chestnut to him. Nut. Oh boy, a peeled chestnut, crazy. What if I just didn't give it to you? Also, that little white spot behind the front Mankey looks so unnatural. It looks like it's messed up art when it, really isn't. Looks like they have a glow to them, almost, when they're over the, pathing. And so, supplied with another peeled chestnut, the Mankey gang got motivated and returned to work on Rescue Team Base's, renovation. As a result, the completion moved a little closer, but at what cost? Still need another. You gotta love it. Game options. Change your options. Wow, who could imagine there was options? And wonder tiles. See, they get to the point where they're pretty much useless because we've obviously come across these mechanics naturally, so I don't really see the reason to keep pointing them out. Hey, who's ready for a third foray? No, incorrect. Fourth foray into Uproar Forest. Oh my lord. I didn't know you could start seeing these this early. Wow, I didn't even, So there's a slot in the door. Next to it says, welcome to the captivating mystery house. Insert your invitation to enter. This is something completely new to Rescue Dungeon DX, and I'll get into it once we're able to go in. And now that I know that they start spawning, I'll keep an eye out for a certain item that we need to get before we can go in. Anyway, guess what? Absolutely nothing. No chestnuts. This is the pain. This is the pain that you get to start to feel because you have to keep going through the same dungeon 5 times. I know, this is appalling to me. How did they not change this? Like, they had 20 years to think about, should we keep this in when we remake this game? And they did. They didn't make it to where you just need to go in and find 1 chestnut. They didn't up the rate of chestnut spawning, nothing. They just didn't change it at all. And it's so weird because it's like, no one likes this part. No one. This is the Yes, I want to say in my heart of hearts that that's the last chestnut we need to get. Wow, there wasn't a single staircase there, or a single room there. Where's the rooms, bruv? There's one. Yeah, you can, yeah. Good job with that, Absol, you did perfect. You're doing wonderful, sweetie. Hello. C-Dot. Yeah, now that I've gotten the chestnut, yeah, great. It was so close to not getting another chestnut, though. Like, you can see this is floor 3. Ooh, a C-Dot, huh? That's a pretty cool one to have if you were able to fully evolve it. It does need a unique method of evolution for its last form. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, I want it. It's another Noctowl. There's no reason to get another. But hey, we did it, and we got a C-Dot for our efforts. Thus concludes the chat. I need to stop saying That's been a thing that's bothering me when I watch my own videos. In editing, I try to edit the uhs out as much as I can, but it's been very prominent lately. And I can only cut out so many when it sounds kind of weird when I cut them out. No name. I believe it's already the level to evolve, so we don't need to worry about that if we were to eventually make it our teammate. It's also a Gen 3 Pokemon, which is kind of this game's... It's what this game's showing off. You know how every spin-off game has a premier generation, and so it always does its best to specifically show off that generation? I feel like the only game that doesn't stay true to that is Colosseum, because even though it's a Generation 3 game, it shows off mostly Generation 2 Pokemon. Kind of the same with XD. Did you bring us a peeled chestnut? Guess what? I have nut. Yet another. Crazy, I know. Please tell me this is it, bud. All right, get it together, chop chop. It's the same dialogue every time. You don't need to listen to it over and over again. Please. And so, supplied with another peeled chestnut, the Mankey gang got motivated. And returned, like, did they not see that they put the same cutscene in 3 times and be like, that's weird? Did they not? And finally, the rescue team base was completed. You love to see that. Oh, it's a mudkip. Sniff. Finally. This day has finally come. Mudkip, it's finally finished. Our Catfish's rescue team base. Oh, so cool. No matter how you look at it, our rescue team base is just way too cool. The way it looks at you is a nice touch, Mudkip, or like you. We all worked very hard. It was very hard, but it was worth it. Lava Fett! Everyone, thank you. Say there, there's something I want to ask. If this rescue team base is finished, does that maybe mean you won't bring us peeled chestnuts anymore? Well, what do you think? We don't need to keep working on the base anymore. To our Mankey gang, thanks for everything. He handled that so badly. Okay. Okay. Well, what? Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Stop that! As Wobbuffet just screams in the corner. As a result of everyone's desperate efforts to get the Mankey gang, the rescue team base was saved. As for the Mankey gang, they promised to keep from rampaging. In return for more peeled chestnuts, they returned to their forest. And that is how the chaotic renovation of the rescue team base came to an end. The next morning. They don't really change the inside much at all, do they? Yeah, the inside stays kind of the same. It's really cool, though, that you get a rescue team base based off... This is cute. Did I show this yet? This is really cool. You get a rescue team base based off of the starter you choose. And some of them are god-awful ugly, and you have to look at it the whole game. You gotta love it. Luckily, Mudkip is just a darling little Pokemon. The next day, and our rescue team base is still looking super cool. Seeing it all shiny and new makes me feel like it's a fresh start for us. Let's keep working hard at our rescue work, Mudkip. We sure will in the next episode. I'm surprised we were able to fit in that entire side quest into one episode, but hey, it works for me. See you all in the next one when we keep exploring. Still no news on Alakazam's team, but hey, that works. Also, they stopped delivering mail because it's stuffed to the brim, so we'll empty that out next time. So see you all then, and goodbye.